All right, hello and welcome back to Torin's Passage. We just got through the intro where Torin's parents were stolen away, and we also saw in the intro that it seems the presumably royal family or someone of that nature seems to have been killed, and a small child, presumably Prince, has been stolen away. And there seems to be a number of evil magic users involved in that conflict. And I think the first thing we're going to do is head off to town.
How many times I see Crystal City, it's still impressive.
See if we can't get some help. In our journey trying to get to the lands below.
There's no way I could get across that moat.
Let's see.
Maybe this will get someone's attention.
Halt! Who goes there?
Torin of the Farman Valley.
The bridge is up!
Yes, I see, but I thought perhaps I would be able to convince you to, I guess not.
Yeah, so we could try that a few more times, and nothing ever really comes from it, but it seems that we're not going to get any help in town. So maybe we'll just have to go down to the lands below on our own. I think we can gather a couple of supplies back home before we do. Let's grab this axe.
I wish I had a pleber for every time I've swung this.
I assume a pleber is their currency. It's kind of an interesting system for if you want any hints in a game. Basically, you spend the puzzle points you've earned, and you can use them to get hints. And I think we'll leave it there for now. So we're going to come this way. Torin is quite the acrobat, although he's not quite as cartoonish as our friend Boogle here. Boogle has some interesting abilities that we'll learn about more. Alright, let's see what we have here.
Hello? Anybody home? Guess not.
Appears to be locked. Let's see what the sign says.
In case of emergency, break glass. What could that mean?
Well, this is somewhat glass-like, so let's see. Maybe we can break this.
There's just no way I could break this off.
Or can we? Take a look at this axe. There we go.
Nice blue color, eh, Boogle?
Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep, no sir. I heard you come through.
Well, I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below? You're one of them? Well, you can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
Go there? Why, no one goes there. That's no place for any self-respecting citizen. Why, them worlds is filled with nutsos, malcontents, psychos, politicians. No, there's no way I'd let you go down there.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this guardhouse except my replacement. Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back.
Well, maybe we can just,
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me. I'm I'm your replacement.
strong fake voice.
What? You are? Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Well, whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I'm powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms.
Boogle's gonna learn a new ability here. So Boogle has kind of the interesting ability to learn certain shapes and abilities and then transform into the objects that he sees. So one of them is that he can turn into a lamp now. Or rather, one of them, his first one. It's also kind of an interesting way that we're able to look at items in this game, where if we place them on this little, pedestal here, we can pause the rotation, send it in different directions, make it play, which we'll examine more in later chapters. For the time being,
So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but I wasn't exactly at the top of my class, you know?
I can see that. Don't tradition mean nothing no more? What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions? Well,
My meal, boy, my meal. You know the core tradition. Before taking over, the replacement guard always cooks the departing guard his final meal.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's still taught to all of us. What is it you'd like exactly?
You mean you didn't bring it with you? Well, you won't find no home fort comforts out here. It's your problem, not mine. I know what I want.
Exactly what do you want for your last meal?
Last meal? I ain't dead yet. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? You my replacement?
Oh, brother.
might be time
Why,
for him to
yes,
retire.
I am your replacement. You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
Dang right I know. And I know what I want. Hope you brought it with you.
What'll you have?
For my appetizer, I want juice. Berry juice. Freshly squeezed. None of that canned crap either.
Berry juice, huh?
Alright. See if he has anything else to say.
Hey, who are you? Do I know you?
What? I'm Torin, your replacement, remember?
You look familiar. Haven't I seen you before?
Well, yes, a few minutes ago. I've been standing right here.
No, I don't think so, but I know one thing. I ain't gonna do nothing till I get me some berry juice.
Oh, yeah, right.
Alright, let's find him some berries. Maybe he'll perk up a bit and have a little bit better, better of a memory. We're just going to kind of rapidly swing this over here, and we had walked by some berries earlier, so let's grab them. Watch a little bit more acrobatics from Master Torin here. Olympic level gymnast.
These berries look ripe.
Start walking this way. I'm curious what these are.
That tree is just covered with exotic, high-speed, caffeine-laced slugs.
Caffeine laced. Alright. Alright, let's head back. Getting some berries for juice is easy enough, I guess. I like the way the scrolling works in this game. I compare it to King's Quest VII, and the way you have to kind of constantly click every time the screen moves slightly. It's going to get kind of frustrating. Charlotte can be a lot faster, and I can adjust the walking speed, which is part of why he walks so quickly. You can speed it up a little bit, but that's good enough. Alright, let's give this guy his berries.
Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze 'em.
What? Oh, all right. Where's the juicer?
I told you, over there, on the cabinet.
Prepare yourself for
Boogle,
a
can you be an axe?
somewhat outdated and interesting pun.
Whew, here you go. Say, what kind of berries are those?
Why, chuckberries, of course.
I just picture Back to the Future there.
Ah, that tastes great. But now I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh, brother.
You know what I really miss?
I'm kind of afraid to hear.
Sluggetti and peatballs.
Sluggetti and peatballs? Don't you mean spaghetti and meatballs?
Ain't never heard of no such thing as that. Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and peatballs is exactly what I crave.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it for you. What's in it?
Why, slugs and peatballs. What do you think?
I'll be sure to round up just enough for one meal.
Certainly sounds delicious. And again, let's see if he has anything to say.
What exactly do you want me to bring you?
Peat moss, slugs. What are you, dull? Say, did I ever tell you the story about the last person I sent down?
No, you didn't. I mean, yes, you did. So don't, okay? I'm in a bit of a hurry, you see, so,
Sweet young thing. Dang shame. They clamped that collar round her neck so tight she couldn't hardly breathe. And then, poof, she was gone. Couldn't ever come back home. Too bad.
Huh. Fascinating. Bye.
Alright, let's gather us some sluggetti and peat balls. Sorry. Oops, that's farther than I meant to go, but that's okay. Alright, so we have these slugs here, so let's get far enough away that they come down. Boogle, come along. You're scaring away the slugs. And oops. Let's see if I can jump down and grab them.
That tree is just... that tree is...
Won't even try. It's unfortunate. Let's see, these two little guys here. Maybe we can have a chat. Maybe they know something that we don't.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, you got nothing better to do? Staring at snails?
Well, no, actually. Wait, hey, I have a lot to do. But who are you?
Who are we? Who in the Tenebris are you?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Torin. Torin Farman.
Farmhand? Yeah, you look like a farmhand.
Farmhand, good one, Slim.
Thanks, Slime. I-5.
All right.
Some excellent puns going on.
Slim and Slime. You guys seem different from the others I've met around here.
Different? You bet we're different.
Yeah, what do you think? You're talking to just another couple of snails?
Yeah, you're quite a pair.
Why, that's right. We are a pair.
A pair! Good one, Slim!
Thanks, Slime. I-5.
All right!
Just Terrible, 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 terrible.
Say, guys, could you help me with those slugs over there on the next tree? I can't even get close to them. How can I trap them?
Trap 'em? Yeah, you could. If you had bait.
And we know just what they like, don't we, Slime?
Sure do, Slim, but we can't tell you, Torin Farmhand.
Why not? I'm honest, trustworthy, sincere.
Oh, it's not that.
Nah, it's because you haven't done anything for us yet.
What could I do for you?
Help us turn over a new leaf.
Turn over a new leaf. Good one, Slim.
Thanks, Slime. High five.
All right.
All right, let's see what else they have to say.
While I'm not totally unfamiliar with 12-step programs...
That's not what I meant by turn over a new leaf.
What he meant was, we need a new leaf to practice our pairs figure sliming.
Yeah, a big leaf.
A really big leaf.
You know, something with style.
Class.
Chlorophyll.
Retsin.
Something to give us that competitive edge.
Something that will put us over the top slime-wise.
Yeah, you got anything like that?
Maybe?
So, if I can find you a really big leaf...
We'll tell you everything you always wanted to know about slugs.
But we're afraid to ask.
Which is more than you know now.
Sure.
All right, so let's see if I can find a really big leaf. And if we head back this way, we will actually find a nice collection of leaves. And we just have to try to figure out which one is the biggest.
This might be the biggest leaf here, but then again it might not. This might be the biggest leaf here, but then again it might not.
And
This
unfortunately,
might be the biggest leaf here, but then again it might not.
we can't really be certain. I think we're going to need an expert's opinion. And as far as I know, there's nothing obvious in the game to point you in this
Hey,
direction.
Boogle, let's go.
Yeah, for some reason, in certain when you enter certain locations, Torin has Boogle jump into his pouch. Boogle has now learned to be a box. So yes, there's nothing very obvious in the game to suggest you to come this way, but there actually is an expert on leaves that we have at our disposal, if we can catch him. You have to just kind of click at the right time.
Hey, you. Come back here.
I think you have to get him 2 or 3 times before he'll
Come here,
actually
Inchie.
be caught.
Gotcha.
There we go. Nothing else here. And we're also just going to check in with Torin emotionally as we examine the chairs that his parents favor.
That was Mom's favorite chair. I hope she's okay.
Kind of robs the emotional value of the moment when it's done while Boogle is being crushed, but that's okay.
That's where Dad always sat after dinner and drifted off to sleep.
Well, helps us to remember what we're fighting for, I suppose. Alright, let's head back here again. And we'll ask Inchie.
Too small. 14 seconds. 601 turquoise. 155 zops. 19 daptunks. 29 squirts.
What any of that means, I have no idea.
Stop! That's it! That's the biggest leaf of all!
Oh, nice call. Thanks, Inchie.
That's Mr. Worm to you.
Hey, come back here. Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha. Oops. Yuck. Hey, Boogle, get that, will ya?
Alright, so I believe we have set Inchy free. We have gathered the largest leaf in the forest, and Boogle has learned a new ability. Can now turn into a worm. Alright, let's go see our friends. Although I think, yeah, we're going all the way over, aren't we? That's fine. You know what? While we're over here, why don't we slide back this way? Because this is where we're going to get our peat moss. So we'll take a look.
Whoa!
A peat bog, huh? But it's obviously too soft to walk on.
Indeed it is. So we're going to do a little bungee jumping. It's actually one of the relatively few number of times that you can actually die in the game. Now there's not much of a threat involved because you pretty much just are able to, the game auto-saves and you pretty much load from right before you die, but what we need to do is click correctly to tie the rope to Torin's leg. And tie the rope to the tree. And then we can do a little bungee jumping down here to grab some peat moss.
Hope this works.
Got it.
Whoops.
Oh, shoot.
We've unfortunately lost our pack, and it's a little outside of our... Oops. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
You'd be better off worrying about getting off that rope than reaching for your bag.
I didn't think he would untie himself. It's really just going to show that we can't just reach out and grab it, but that's fine. So you can see how easy it is. It just reloads right beforehand. So maybe we can try and get out of here by grabbing this log.
If I could only reach that branch.
And what we have to do is just kind of time our swing. So as we're going forward, click out here. At the very beginning it's a little difficult, just it's such a short swing, but soon it gets easier. And anytime we're going forward, we'll just go a little farther. Make sure that the arrow is highlighted, showing that we're actually clicking on an area where we can get to. And
If I could
oops,
only reach that
a
branch.
little late. There we go. This time, Torin is smart enough not to just untie his ankle and plop down into the bog.
Now how am I gonna get my bag?
Well done, well done.
Boogle, stop! What? Boogle? You mean this whole time you could have walked right out on that bog? Only when it's funny, huh? Only when it's funny you.
Thanks, Boogle. Big help. Although, I suppose he actually was a big help, because he did get us our pack back. Just not in the most helpful category. Alright, we have this leaf for the boys here.
I found it, boys. This is the biggest leaf in all the woods.
You?
You did?
You brought us a leaf?
Yep, and here it is. Now, tell me about those slugs. How can I capture them?
Ooh, nice texture.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional markings.
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
You want a I-5?
No, thanks. No.
Your loss. Okay, here you go.
Slugs love scum.
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can have your pond scum. Bog scum, now that's the best.
Bog scum? No, definitely moat scum. That's what you want.
Ooh, yeah. Moat scum is choice.
Too bad you can't get it.
What do you mean, can't get it? I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where, but do you know what's?
Like, what's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus. And lots of them.
Wouldn't lots of them be croctopie?
Crock the pie, crock the pusses, don't matter. You'll never get close enough to the water to get scum from the moat.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you were going to the Moat Olympics?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I took you over there, would you help me get some moat scum?
Slim, what do you think?
Okay by me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy, let's go moatin'.
Here, hop on your leaf.
Alright, so we are now the Torin Farhand taxi service. Alright. Let's head down towards the moat. We can hopefully get some moat scum that we can use to capture some slugs.
Here we are, boys, the site
spaghetti
of
and
the next
meatballs.
Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum, and plenty of it.
Oh, you do you?
And exactly where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
Kinda glad we didn't mess with that thing. And we have our scum. Alright. So let's drop the bait. Oop. And catch us some slugs.
Well, I guess I'll just leave this delicious moat scum right here for a while.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Still not fast enough.
Those slugs are so fast, I'll never catch them like this. If only I could make a trap.
Well, Torin can't make a trap, but Boogle, I think, can.
Boogle, can you make a box right over that moat scum?
Don't even need to get a stick.
That's it, Boog. Now we've got him. No more caffeine for you guys. Thanks, Boogle.
Alright, strong work. Let's head down. We have our slugs and our peat moss. Hopefully we can finally take over for this guard and start heading down to the lands below to rescue our dear parents.
Here's your order, sir. Slugs and peat moss, just as you requested. But boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these to you.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked round that cliff to the deli.
What? You mean...
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
All right, but this is my first attempt at cooking such a delicacy.
How kindly put.
Well, at least it's quick to prepare.
Here you are, monsieur. Bon appetit.
painful to watch.
Now, can we get on with it?
Now, the perfect conclusion to a near perfect meal. Dessert. And a nice latte.
Dessert? Latte? Oh, no.
Oh, stop your griping. You can skip the latte. Just bring me some dessert.
All right, what'll you have for dessert?
Why, there's only one thing that'd top spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm afraid to ask.
Root.
Yeah, let's make sure of something. If I prepare you a root, then will I be done?
Bingo. Bright boy. Yep, good old root would be just fine.
And one more time, we'll see if there's anything to add.
All you want is a root?
Well, some sort of dessert would be good. Say, did I ever tell you about the last person I sent down?
You know what? Don't bother.
Oh, no
Yeah,
bother.
yeah, it just says the
She
same
was a-
stuff, so...
Okay. Thanks for the war stories. Root it is.
No reason to listen to that again. So yes, the root is even easier than the berries, because it's even closer. Well, I guess slightly more difficult, because we actually need an item to get it. So we'll grab this root. And that is all we need. Let's go back in and give him his root.
Here you go. One large root. Want to help me fix it?
No, I'll just wait right here.
Somehow I guessed as much.
Say, nice square shape, too. Them's the best kind.
Okay, how about if I make it into a pie?
Can you say where this is going?
Great. While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the Phenocrest chamber? Ah, just smell that aroma. You know, there's nothing like coming home to find the square root pie.
Phew. Say, we going out on that joke?
No, we're going out through the secret passage. Wait here while I get something. Pick a shard. Any shard.
I don't think it really matters at all.
I've been waiting 15 years to use that line.
Let's grab this middle one, I guess.
There you go, boy. The joint's all yours. I'm gonna grab my pie and hit the road. Gotta get on home, you know. That is, if I can remember where home is.
But wait, what about me? Aren't you supposed to train me in how this thing works?
Works? Can't. Don't remember. Heck, it don't matter no way, boy. Nobody's come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody from down there gets up here.
I like the continuity of him still having all the crystals in his hand. But, alright, so the way this functions is that we need to drop this barrier here to free up entrance to the crystal. And we're going to use the crystal this large crystal. He's going to use this small crystal he gave us. And each of these slots has a different effect on things. So this first one is going to drop 2 of them. This one alters 3. And then this one changes those 2 in the middle. Now if I put this here, that kind of starts moving all of them and it changes what gets affected. So now that's hitting those 2. That's hitting those 2. And green still alters 3 of them. So we just have to kind of find the right pattern. See if any of them affect those. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's try you. No, how about you? Perfect. Now, so there's no one way to do it. There's a lot of different ways, but basically you just got to find some way that's going to drop them all down.
This powder must be important, but what if there isn't any of it in the lands below? I'd better find something to hold enough so I can get home again.
Here we have our final task for this chapter, to find some kind of receptacle, and the location of where that is going to be back home. Could have picked this up earlier, but wanted to wait until it came up more organically in the story. And it doesn't take that long to walk across, so I was willing to waste the time. Alright.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
And what we're going to do is look up here on this end table.
Hey, Dad's old tobacco pouch would be perfect for carrying the Oresti powder.
Now, where he learned the term Oresti powder, I don't know, but apparently that's what this powder is called. And so let's head back. And actually, as we come into the chamber, I'm going to end this video before we descend into the lands below. And I think that'll be kind of the pattern moving forward. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's a very fun game. I always enjoyed Torin's Passage. I don't know how you would possibly make a sequel to it, but I'd be perfectly okay with it. However, as I said, we're going to end things here, so till next time, see ya.